Okay, now sizobe sikhuluma nge-probability in this lesson. Probability yethu sithola la ku question 9 from this November 2016 question paper. In the description box uzothola ama links of ama videos for other questions engwaphendulile. So lana ke ku probability yethu sokhuluma ngama fundamental laws of probability. Venn diagrams as well as tree diagrams. It's a 3-part question, 9.1, 9.2, and 9.3. So lana ke ku 9.1, but we are given now probability of A, the probability of B, as well as the probability of A or B, right? Where A and B are two different events. So basiphe lama values lawa ku 9.1.1, but we calculated the probability of A and B. So lana ku 9.1 sikhuluma ngama fundamental laws of a probability. So the laws of a probability are number 1, the probability of not A is equal to 1 minus the probability of A. And then number 2, the second law says the probability of A or B is equal to the probability of A plus B minus the probability of A and B. Right, lama events lawa A and B can be any events, right? Ngaba event B and D, C and F. It depends ukuthi bazobe bakuphe in that question. So labu A and B, it's basically ama variables, right? So lana ku 9.1.1 but you calculate the probability of A and B. So in this one, so sebenzisa probability law number 2 to calculate A and B. I'm given A, I'm given B, I'm given A or bani or B. So sebenzisa number 2 to calculate probability of A and B. Right now, so 9.1.1 sifuna probability of A and B. So sebenzisa law number 2. So it's the probability of A or B is equal to the probability of A plus the probability of B minus the probability of A and B. Then we substitute again. I'm given A or B 0.6. I'm given A probability of A 0.2. Probability B is 0.5 minus the unknown. So okay, straightforward this one. 2 marks, free 2 marks. 0.6 equal to 0.7 minus probability of A and B. So transpose this unknown to the right hand side, you figure it may be a positive value. A and B. I'm sure it was negative probability of A and B. Now I transpose about positive probability of A and B equal to 0.7 minus 0.6. So our answer lies 0.1. Now I answer here together, right? Now bese bayabuya ke manje bathi 9.1.2 are the events A and B independent events. Show your calculations for 3 marks. So lana ku 9.1.3, we know that our independent events are the probability of A and B must be equal to the probability of A times the probability of B, right? So we just calculated the probability of A and B. So total it's 0.1. So let's do this again. So the probability of A times the probability of B. The probability of B is equal to the probability of A. So on the right hand side, so has got it's 0.1. We don't know what's the value on the right hand side. If multiply probability of A and B, then ngithola ukuthi it's 0,1. It means lama events are independent. If it's otherwise, it means they are not independent events. So lana substitute A, probability of A is 0,2 times the probability of B, which is 0,5. As multiply as born again, 0,2 times 0,5 is equal to 0,1. 0,1. Therefore, the probability of A and B is equal to the probability of Bani of A times the probability of B. Since nang times our probability A no probability B total 0,1, and the probability A and B is 0,1. They are equal. So naga equal, so that means A and B are independent events. They are independent events. So that's the conclusion. That's what so that's the calculation, right? We had to multiply the two out so that we show good the left hand side is equal to the right hand side. So 9.2, but a survey was conducted amongst 100 learners at the school to establish their involvement in 3 codes of sport: soccer, netball, and volleyball. The results are shown below. So bullet point number 1, 55 learners play soccer. Number 2, 21 learners play netball. Number 3, 7 learners play volleyball. And then 3 learners play in netball only. Yes, netball only. So it means only ama learners ay 3 badlala in netball kuphela. So nayi basikhombisile yona la, right? Basikhombisile yona la. And then 2 learners play soccer and volleyball. 2 learners play soccer and volleyball. Okay, anyway, 1 learner plays all sports. Basikhombisile nala, right? Basikhombisile nala. So let me erase so that we can answer 9.2. Okay, now 9.2, 9.2.1. But alright, but the Venn diagram below shows the information above. Then Lago 9.2.1, we have to find or determine the values of A, B, C, D, and E for 5 marks. Okay, so the information ela, this information yizosinceda ukuthi sicalculate la ku A, B, and C. Bheka, in order to calculate lama variables abu A, B, C, and D, sizodinga set up ama equations to find the unknowns, right? Now ufuna ukuthola an unknown in any question ku mathematics. Find X, you need an equation on an unknown variable, right? In order to find the unknown variable or unknown value, you need to set up an equation. Bheka ke manje. Singaqala ngo A, right? Singaqala ngo A, even u B singamcalculator, but the other ones kuzoba a little bit difficult. But check something la. Let's check at this bullet point. Netball. But 21 learners play what in netball? So 21 learners adlala, not this one. 21 learners adlala in netball. So netball players ayingaki ay 21. So ama learners ay 21 adlala in netball. So nang eta lo 3, lo 2, lo 1 nalo A, I should get ubani u 21, right? So bheka, nang eta u A, no 1, no 2, no 3, I should get ubani u 21 because 21 learners play in netball. So u A some calculate. This is the thing bengikhuluma ngayo ukuthi in order to find the unknown you need to set up an equation. this plus this plus this plus this equal to that. On an equation, now you can calculate ubani, a, or the unknown. So a, 1 plus 2 plus 3 is 6, 21. A is equal to, nang transposal of 6, I should get 15. Yes, I should get 15. I should get 15. So now saying no bani, saying no a, I have the value for a, which is what is 15. Now singa calculate to b ke manje, right? Singa calculate to b. Why? And you need to make sure ukuthi leyo equation oyisetayo iba na one unknown, right? Iba na one unknown, ingabi na two unknowns. Once iba na two unknowns, you will need a simultaneous equation to solve lama unknowns. But just make sure ukuthi now set the equation yakho you have one unknown. So the next one is singathi singa calculate to b. Since khona la bathi khona two learners play soccer and football, this point two learners play in soccer nani ne volleyball. So this intersection lena, this intersection soccer and volleyball bayingaki abantwana abadlala isoccer ne volleyball bawu 2. So nang eta lo b nalo 1, I should get what? 2 learners. So we can calculate to b ke manje. B is equal to 2 minus 1 is 1. B is equal to 1. Beka ke manje senginobani? Sengino value ka b. Sengino value ka b. Now I can go ahead and calculate ubani u-c. So uyabo ukuthi lama unknowns wami ngasolve alphabetical a, b, now sesiya ku-c. It's obvious ukuthi manje sesiya kubani? Sesiya ku-d. Or you can also calculate to d instead of starting with to c. It doesn't matter. Yabona? It doesn't matter. I believe njengoba sono b manje, I believe ukuthi ungamkhona ukumcalculate to d nayo. Alright. Now sesiyaphi ke manje? So sebenzisa which intersection or area of the Venn diagram. Babuya ke bathi 55 learners play soccer. This point 55 learners play soccer. In this part of the Venn diagram, u-A naye, u-B naye, u-C angnaye. So ngina one unknown in this equation. So C plus A plus B plus 1. I should get ubani 55. So C unknown, A u 15, B 1, plus 1 is equal to 55. C 15 plus 2 is 17. 55. C is equal to 55 minus 17. 38. So our answer is 38. To see where to it's 38, right? Signal C. Now we can calculate to D. We can calculate to D. So for D, so sevensa this part of the Venn diagram. So D. So now D is equal to volleyball. Okay, 7 learners play in volleyball. So it's 7 is equal to B plus 1 plus 2 plus D. 7 is equal to, what's the value for B? It's 1 plus 1 plus 2 plus D unknown. 7 is equal to 1 plus 1 is 2 plus 2 is 4, so it's 4. So my value for D is over equal to 4. It's 3. It's 3. Okay, now D saying now I have to calculate umani u-E. Since u-E is outside, I need to calculate okay, u-E is outside little guy the Venn diagram yethu, right? It's outside the Venn diagram but inside the sample space. So into kwamele siyenze, we have to add wonke lama values inside the Venn diagram and see ukuthi isinikeza the total sample size, right? Or let me say nang eta wonke lama value inside the sample space kwamela nginikeze ini 100, right? So bheka ke manje, for this one anye ngiset the equation ngoba izoba long, ngizothi a, right, a plus a u1 a u15 plus 1, all right, 15 a plus 1 lo 1 lo plus 2 lo 2 lo plus 3 lo 3 lo plus d d simtholile simthola ukuthi 3 nangu d 3 plus b b simcalculator as 1, so it's 1, and then siyabuya si-add nobani no c. What's the value for c? C simcalculator is with 38. This is, wait, not 138 but 1 la equal to 63. So nabaphelele la kule Venn diagram bayingaki I 63, but nang add nalo e lo I should get ubani 100. So therefore komele ngithi 100 subtract 63, answer must be 37. So it means e uzoba equal to 37 ngoba nang add everything la I should get ubani 100, but add these ones without the e ngathola 63. 100 minus 63 sinikeza ubani 37. So lo e simthola kanjalo. So you need to set up equations to find the unknown values. 9.2.2, what is the probability that one of the learners chosen at random from the group plays netball or volleyball, right? So for 9.2.2, let's erase Lana so that we can answer the question. So 9.2.2 nazo ke sifuna the probability of netball or volleyball, netball or ini or volleyball, right? So into kwamele siyenze ke la sizothi netball or volleyball, so add all the values ngapha nakuphi nangapha and divide by 100. So it's netball and volleyball. So thini ke a is 15, it's 15 plus 1 plus 2 plus 3 is equal to 21 plus b1 plus d sim calculators with 3, so it's equal to 25. So it's going to be 25 divided by 100, right? Eta logo ngapha ku netball nangapha kuphi ku volleyball, but logo ngapha ngaphakathi remember ungaki-add kayi-2. Once ayisho nangabe uthethe ngapha ku netball, nangabe lo 1 nalo 2 include ngapha ku netball awusaphindi u-add okay ngathini manje u-add this u-add wonke lama values in both n and v, then you divide by 100. Since a probability it's the experiment divided by the total sample size, right? So it's 25 divided by the total sample size. So 9.2 phelela lana siya ku 9.3, 9.3, right? 9.3. So lana ke bathini ke. Okay, now I think erase la, that is erase la nakala, then we can answer 9.3. Okay, 9.3 ukuphi 9.3. Alright, now but the probability that the first answer in a maths quiz competition will be correct is 0.4. Remember, probabilities uma wahlanganisa, they must give you 1, right? But the probability that the first answer in a match quiz competition will be correct is 0.4. So upala a match quiz, the probability to uzothola the answer correct is 0.4, which is the same as saying 40%, right? If the first answer is correct, right? If the first answer is correct, the probability of getting the next answer correct rises to 0.5. So let's say in that match quiz, uthola the first answer correct, the probability of getting the next one correct iyakhuphuka probability yakho, it rises to 0.5. It's like saying 50%. However, if the first answer is wrong, the probability of getting the next one answer correct is 0.3. So now I would totally answer wrong, it means the next one the probability of getting the next one correct is about 0.3. So 9.3 9.3.1 represent the information on a tree diagram, show the probabilities associated with each branch as well as the possible outcomes. All right, let's start again. First answer, if ngithola the first one correct, the probability of getting the first one correct is 0.4, right? The C stands for correct, so the probability of getting the first one right or correct is 0.4. So it means the probability of getting a wrong answer is going to be 0.6. Because of on the first attempt, the probability is now adder komela kunikeze bani 1. 0.4 plus 0.6, I'm getting ubani 1. Hence ngithi 0.4 for the correct one and 0.6 for the wrong one. So if ever ngithola a correct answer, the probability of getting a correct answer on the next attempt, or not the next attempt, but on the next question, it's 0.5. So it means the probability of getting a wrong answer, the first one correct, it's going to be 0.5. Since 0.5 plus 0.5 indicates a probability of 1. Same reasoning as lana ku first question. 0.4 plus 0.6 is 0.1. So what happens if ngithola what happens if ngithola the first answer wrong, right? Nangithola the first answer wrong, ukuze ngithole the next one correct, i-probability yami yenzani iyadropa to 0.3. So the probability of getting a correct answer, if ngithole the first one wrong, it's 0.3. So it means the probability of getting the next answer wrong now yenzani you increase to 0.7. 0.3 plus 0.7 thola a probability of 1. And then babuya bathi show the probabilities associated with each branch as well as the possible outcomes. Now my possible outcomes with correct one, first one correct, second one correct, first one correct, second one wrong, first one wrong, and then the next one correct, and then wonke ama answers wam azoba wrong. So for a total of 3 marks, na iloga probability, I mean iloga tree diagram yakho ke la ku 9.3.1, 9.3.2, 9.3.2, calculate the probability of getting the second answer correct, right? Imapha ama instances where ngizothola i-answer yam, the second answer correct. It's this one as well as this one. Second answer correct, second answer correct. Lawa i-2 lawa, this one and this one angeke siwasebenzise ngoba the second answer injani i-wrong, second answer i-wrong. But mina the question says calculate the probability of getting the second answer correct. The second answer correct is kule branch lena nale branch lena as well. So the probability of getting the second answer correct, it's the probability of second answer. Okay, I think ibalela this one. It's 9.3.2. So the probability of second answer correct is actually equal to the probability of C and C, branch A, T, C and C, plus the probability of branch wrong and correct. So the answer it's going to be the probability of 0.4 times the probability of 0.5. So I'll multiply my probabilities 0.5 plus the probability of wrong and correct, which is 0.6 and times 0.6 times 0.3. So our answer will equal to 0.4 times 0.5 plus 0.6 times 0.3. Answer, it's 0.38. 0.38. This is the final answer for question 9. So yeah, thanks for watching. Now we enjoyed this video. Please leave a like, do not cry. Ungakhohlwa ukushare nabangani bakho, ungakhohlwa ukusubscribe nangabe new to this channel. So for now, ungakhohlwa in the description box there are other videos ongawabukela for this question paper. Now we're interested, check them out. For now, I'm signing out. Bye bye. Asibonane on the next video. Bye bye.